What's going on, y'all? I'm Caprice. This is my wife, Nisha. Today we talking about Love Island. We've been binge watching this show for a couple weeks now, and frankly, I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? America, y'all got it wrong again. I don't know who does the voting. I don't remember them asking me to vote. But by the time we watch these episodes, you know what I'm saying, we feel like the wrong people won. Or maybe that's just how I feel. What you think?
I don't feel like the wrong people ran because it's the way you played the game. Is what
So how did Amaya play the game?
maybe they liked her because she played the game. She showed emotions. She talked to everyone there. She got to know everybody, and she never switched up her role. Like she was solid from the time she came in.
So I gotta disagree because I feel like when Ace chose her in the beginning, she thought she was gonna have a connection with Ace. Even though he did Shelly, he picked her. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out. He didn't have any attraction to the point that he even stopped sleeping in the bed and decided to sleep on that whatever that couch is that they be sleeping on. So I don't really feel like she had a choice. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
he
She had to
picked
find
her.
somebody to survive.
I think he picked her because he wanted to get to know her, and then he realized they don't click. They didn't click. So
Yeah, like he had a better match with somebody else, but she had to find somebody. She went from the white guy to the Chinese guy to the black guy to the Puerto Rican guy to anybody that she could cling on to so that she could survive on the show. Because she wasn't getting the storyline other than she cried too damn much.
and she was very emotional. I think that. I think that's the way the game's supposed to work. I think it was. She played a game, and everybody talked to everyone. She got to know who she had a real connection with, and I think that's how they voted. Like they felt like she had a real connection with. I don't even know who the guy who won. Who won?
I don't either.
I don't think we finished all the
Yeah, I
episodes.
stopped watching. I don't
Yeah.
even want to watch it. Once they voted Ace and Shelly off, I was done with the show. I don't even want to watch no more because I felt like that was Ace and Shelly been solid since the beginning. I felt like Ace played the game very well, where he wanted to explore whatever, but he kept circling back around to his true connection, which was Shelly. Who else did that? They got rid of Taylor and what's the girl name?
I don't know who.
How we watch this
Oh,
show?
Clark.
Yeah, Clark. They got rid of Clark and Taylor. I guess because they had this beef because they didn't like how Taylor did. God, I'm sorry. What is her? How you pronounce her name? With the old Alandria.
Yeah.
So because of the way he did Alandria, they got him off the show, and I guess they didn't like that. Taylor was the typical with what everybody goes for, wants to go for the light skin with the long hair, even though the two brown skinned women on there were absolutely beautiful too. Look at the reviews, look at the ratings, look at your skin. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like Amaya, Wonder Bread.
People really liked her.
What did they like about her though?
Because she was picked, even when they was doing the American vote, she was picked for, I think, for like a lot of the tops on one of those episodes. She was the top pick.
It's kind of like how the elections go now. People don't vote, and then the people that do vote are passionate about who they want to win, and then you wind up getting the wrong winner, and then I sit around and complain that I don't like who won. So I don't know. Maybe I should have voted. Maybe I should have watched it when it first came out. But I absolutely did not like this show, and I didn't watch the last 2 episodes.
It was very catching. Like we watched it because we liked the show.
No, you made me watch it.
I like this
It
show.
was either this or a Tyler Perry show. And I'm not watching no Tyler Perry show. You'll never see me on here doing a review on Tyler Perry.
But I don't know, because Nick, and what's the girl he was with?
Landria?
No, Nick, the girl, Sierra.
Okay.
They didn't play the game either though. Like from the time she came in the house, they've been together. They was a couple.
Mhm.
No one said anything like how they was saying with Huda and Jeremiah, like, oh, you guys are love bumming each other, or you guys need to go out and explore. It was just, I feel like Ace was just focused on them two because he wanted to get to know Huda.
So that's why you feel like they were trying to say Ace was jealous of Jeremiah?
I don't say he was jealous, but
people were saying that.
Yeah, people were saying he was jealous. I don't think he was jealous. I think he wanted to talk to. Well, maybe he was jealous.
He wanted to explore. I don't think he was jealous. I think he just wanted to explore everybody, get a chance to explore everybody. But as soon as they show up, Jeremiah handcuffs this girl and act like, they wifey for life, and they just met. So it was kind of crazy, and that's why Jeremiah was like, this is BS because y'all not even playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing the same thing from day one. You know, that's why when Jeremiah decided that he was going to start doing something different. Now, mind you, this is after they were physical. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, now you open to listening. This is why I don't understand why they doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, after knowing each other for a week. You know?
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, that's a different story.
Yeah, but what's there, Jeremiah and Huda versus Nick and Sierra? They kind of did the same thing during the show to me. They just didn't film so much of Nick and Sierra, but they was hooked up to the time she got kicked off the show, or she was no longer able to be on the show, or whatever happened with her.
Maybe you're right.
And Ace didn't say nothing. No one said nothing to Nick about them being them being together and not exploring. Like, Sierra didn't talk to no one else.
She did?
Mm-mm.
Nah, it wasn't until they was sent
from the time she got in there, she didn't talk to anyone else. But that's the same thing Huda did. So why wasn't it different?
I think because Huda was so loud with hers. You know what I'm saying? Always, just acting real raunchy and stuff like that. So it stood out more. It was almost like she knew what the game was or whatever, that I got to get this attention and I got to become, one of America's favorites. So when it comes time to vote, they'll vote for me because I'm twerking in somebody's face, because I'm, sleeping with Jeremiah and sticking my tongue in everybody's mouth. Shit, it's disgusting. But yeah, But you're right about that. Yeah, I did forget about Nick and Sierra, but they didn't really make it that far anyway because of Sierra's own controversy. I think she had said some slur or something like that they had to hurry up and do damage control and get her off the island. And I think it was said on her own social media, if I remember correctly, from seeing it on TikTok or something like that.
Yeah.
But Ace and Shelly, my absolute favorites, from the start. I don't have too many reality shows where I really like the couple and, and hope the best for them or whatever. But, those two are definitely my favorite couple. I hope they're really together and they're not playing me.
Yeah, I think they're really together. They look very happy together. They do look nice together. So.
Yeah, because Ace is always smiling, though. Ace is smiling, he's positive, and, and once Shelly's walls fully came down or whatever, and his walls fully came down, they were able to join together, a lot of relationships, kind of like you. Remember that wall that you used to have when we first got together?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do. and I don't even know how I made it, man.
You have to get to know someone. We need to build a friendship,
Yeah, we were building a friendship, but it just took too long.
Did not take too long. Now you have me.
Yeah, thank God. But once her guard came down or whatever, that's the results. They look happy. I hope they stay together. I hope their relationship continue to thrive. And we continue to see big things for them because I feel like they deserve it. I felt like they deserve to win the whole competition. Mm-hmm. But I don't think two people can win or whatever. I don't know because, like I said, I didn't even watch the end of it.
I think it was only one person. You didn't have another favorite couple?
Nah.
I like Tyler, and he seemed a little childish.
Yeah, he's very childish to me.
Yeah. I know in the beginning of the show, I liked Jeremiah and Huda. But then as time went on and she started showing her real character.
Did you see how she blacked out on him?
Yeah.
And all that toxic behavior?
I felt like if she would have just listened, like he was defending her a lot. Like he wasn't talking about her, he wasn't dissing her, and then it's like all that name calling she did, it was just uncalled for. Like, was you not paying attention to how he was reacting to the guys when they was like she should have went home? Mm-hmm. So I just felt like she really wanted to work, she kind of blew that.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking she disrespected that black man real seriously, and she was toxic, and he dodged a bad one. I mean bad meaning bad. All of that was crazy, and the crazy thing about it is now that the show is over, she gets all these endorsements.
Yeah, but all of them should have though.
That's right. But when you're disrespectful, when you cursing people out and you doing all of this nonsense and you completely combative and you black out like that, I understand how social media works, where the more eyes that are on you, you know what I'm saying, the more marketable companies feel like you are. But at the same time, at what point are we rewarding bad behavior?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she got mad at, what's his name, Chris? She got mad at Chris because Chris wouldn't sleep with her because she didn't want to have any public displays of affection, but she wanted to do all of this other stuff, you know, at night undercover or whatever. Like, what's that all about?
Yeah. I think she had her own little issues going on with her. So I think they picked and chose what they wanted us to see with her character and what they didn't want us to see.
Yeah, well, that's not fair neither, then, because then they're manipulating what we should believe. You know what I'm saying? So is it reality TV then?
Well, you know, they edit everything.
This is true. I mean, I'm sure they can't show 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? They got to narrow down 24 hours into a 1 hour show. Yeah, at the same time, though, let it be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? What did Ace do? Ace, I felt like Ace was giving guys advice. You know what I'm saying? He was showing guys how to romance, you know, their love interest. You know, even with what's his name, Taylor. Even with Taylor, he was showing him how to do certain things because Taylor walked around grinning and smiling like a 9-year-old boy, and it's his first girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was completely disrespectful for him to not pick up where he left off with Alandria when she came back to the island, because she saved him. Remember when the buff dude was on there and he was getting ready to get voted, when Taylor was getting ready to get voted off, she chose Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, she chose him, but when it came back around time for him to choose, he didn't choose her.
Right.
You know, and I always wonder, is it because of the same thing? Is it because of skin color? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you go with the safe pick for the girls that, you know, look like maybe like an Instagram girl or something like that?
I feel like she was too much for him. He was
Alandria?
Yeah, she was more on a child level to me. Like, if you really go back and watch back, I don't think the energy didn't match sometimes to me. You really pay attention to them, I don't think it matched. The girl he's with now seemed like they matched to me.
See, and again, I gotta disagree, because even with Clark, I feel like she's way too quiet. Sometimes it really don't seem like she's interested in him. I question, since she came on the show, why did she come on the show? Because she didn't seem like she was risking or doing the things that the other girls was doing. Like, you know, everybody was pretty much kissing and you know what I'm saying, and trying to find a match or whatever, where I felt like she was the one that wanted to be found rather than her find. You know,
yeah, she didn't do too much. Like, I think, yeah, from the time she came on the show, she was just with him. Mm-hmm. What is his name? Tyler or Taylor?
Taylor.
We're horrible with names.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong, but yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
But yeah. But anyway, that's our take on
Love Island.
What is it?
Love Island.
Yeah, it's on Love Island. We done watched it. I'm not watching no more. I'm not watching the last 2 episodes.
We may watch we're gonna watch the reunion. We gotta watch the reunion.
Yeah, I'll watch the reunion whenever that is. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna come back on here, give you our take, but America, y'all got it wrong again. Look, but get this right. So easy. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody. And I mean, look, he's sitting over there with it. Look, he's sitting over here with his hat on.
Nice, a cowboy.
How old are you? Okay, all right, whatever. It is what it is. But like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody. And until next time.